Good morning, welcome to Wimbledon. So this is the second video that I'm doing today. Probably won't be the second video that I'm actually putting up online. But we are out exploring again in Bedfordshire. So we've just been to look at the old St John's station, and that video is probably up here or down there or something. But we've come up to the Greensand Ridge, which is a ridgeway that lies above Bedford, so you can see down into the valley down there where Bedford is. And this is an ancient ridge of I think apparently if something I read years ago, this is where the extent of the ice sheet during the last ice age was, and this is where the moraine, all the stone and everything was kind of dumped at the end of the glaciers. So that's what this ridge is here because of, not for. But the reason we've actually come here is that underneath here is, or going from Bedford down here and through here, you see this tree line, is a train line. And as it goes through the ridge, it goes underneath. So there's this big tunnel, but it's an abandoned train line now. So we're going to go down there and have a look and see if we can't get in it and sort of show you around. But if I just turn the camera around, off in the distance there, I don't think you'll see it. Let me try and zoom in a bit. I'll stand very still. That big building in the middle of the photo, it's actually two buildings. They're the Cardington hangars. They actually have blimps inside there. I've actually seen the Goodyear blimp being taken out of there years ago. But yeah, down there is Bedford. So yeah, anyway, as you can probably tell, I'm being annoyed in the background by Purple from Purple Vision, and I've also got Neil from NPR, is that right? NPR Exploring? NWP Exploring, there you go. So we're just going to go and out for a little walk, and we're just going to go and see what we can see, and hopefully we'll see this tunnel, and we'll just show you, and hopefully it educates, entertains, and all of that kind of good stuff. So let's carry on. Beautiful day for it. It's very cold. They're expecting snow this evening, so we've had to get out today. I'll probably try and get my drone up round here as well, because it is perfectly calm weather today. But yeah, so this is part of a wider range of footpaths looked after by Greensand Country. Look, so the Greensand Ridge Walk. Oh, there we go. My camera's in a funny position, and so yeah. Let's continue. Yeah, we've got a little notice board here that tells us about it. Old Warden Tunnel. Cutting and tunnel were constructed to take the London, Midland and Southern Railways main line from Bedford to Hitchin, opened in 1857. So it's later than the St John's. It's the same age as Wellingborough Station, actually, 1857. And the
railway is the Leicester to Hitchin line.
So it was part of the same. Okay.
The original before the main line was.
Right. Okay. And so there we go. You can read all that if you want to. And so, yeah, this is where we're heading off now. Lovely day for a walk. It's actually warmed up a little bit. It was very, very icy earlier. Are we just wandering down this side, yeah? Yeah. Beautiful, still day. No, it's underneath us. It's a tunnel.
Oh, it's underneath here?
Yeah. This is the tunnel. Okay. So that apparently this, what Purple was saying is that these piles of spoil here are the dig out from the tunnel, because like all the like the Blisworth tunnel and things like that. I've not done videos on this, but Purple has, and go over and have a look at his channel. But the way a lot of these tunnels were actually constructed is that they've sunk a shaft every 100 metres or 100 feet along or whatever, sunk a shaft and then worked either way. So they'd have had 3 or 4, and then they'd have brought it up out the ground and then just dumped it around. So that's what these spoil heaps will be. Just saying there, Perps, about the remember when we went to the Blisworth tunnel, the canal tunnel, and yes, and they've got the what do you call it, the shafts. The shafts go down and then they bring it up. That's why it's up here.
That was Husbands and Bosworth.
No, they're the same. What do you call it? At Blisworth.
Yeah.
Remember all the spoil heaps around the shafts?
Ah, yes. But also when we went Husbands Bosworth.
Yes.
And where you got the canal.
That's it. Yeah.
In line with.
I mean, that's the way they constructed these tunnels.
Yeah.
Is literally just sink a shaft down every 100 feet or so, whatever yards, and then they'd work both ways. So that I was reading something the other day about some tunnel. It might have been Standedge, one of the famous canal tunnels up north, and they had something like 35 shafts, which gave them 70 cutting faces. And you imagine the engineering that went into that. You know, I mean, that would be Brindley or somebody like that, whoever, I don't know who did that. But the actual calculations that they were doing back then, just as on pieces of paper, probably with abacuses or whatever, you know, and working it all out so that each one of those working faces met up with each other. Amazing stuff, really. But yeah, we're just going to continue down to the bottom of the Greensand Ridge, where the tunnel then goes underneath our feet. So look at this. So we've literally just come through this style gate, and then look at the actual. I'll let you go down there, Neil. It gives us an idea of the drop. Look at that. And then obviously underneath here, we're going to find the tunnel. Wow. Yeah, like Neil says, it is. You can probably see the frost on the edge of the steps, but it's well maintained. Very well maintained. Wow. And you can see there just the parapet over the actual tunnel itself. How many lines ran through it? 2? Was it a double line, was it, Perps? Oh, he's not listening. But there we go, look at this now. I like it when councils actually take time to sort of allow access to these bits of wasteland. You know, there's not a lot you can do with this now. Because it is industrial wasteland.
At least they've made it into a nature reserve.
Exactly, and made it accessible for people, which is very good. Oh, Perps is over the other side.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Wow, look at this. So, what an amazing piece of engineering. I love this kind of thing. And the beautiful thing is you can actually get in here, and it's, you know, it's welcomed. They want you to come down here and look at it.
It's definitely double track.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So if you've seen my Woodhead tunnel video, similar kind of thing, different kind of time and a completely different kind of ground that they're going through, but it looks like we can actually get in there. I'm going to clamber over. I'm just going to do it straight away. But yeah, like he says, look at all these car parks down here. We can actually look straight in there, and I think we're actually going to be able to get in there. We are going to be able to get in. Oh, this is interesting. Look, the little ramp to get in is actually an old railway sleeper, still with some kind of furniture on there. And there we go, look. That is what's it called? The old Warden tunnel. Look at that. So we're going to clamber through here, and we're going to walk up to the end up there. Let me just zoom in and see. There's the end, right up at the end there. I'm going to clamber through this hole, and then I'm going to go to the other end of the tunnel if I can. We've got some torches with us. We've got snacks in case we get lost on the way. But yeah, look at this. Old Warden Tunnel, Bedfordshire. See you in a minute. Hey, you probably brought me torch, didn't you? I think so. I'm older than I used to be. Big drop on the other side.
Go on, get your leg over.
Yeah, no, I've got to be...
Oh, you've got to reverse in.
What it was like to actually have flexibility. There we go. There we go.
Is there something to...
It's not easy. There's nothing on the other side to put my leg on. There we go.
You're in.
There we go, I'm in.
Still
Cheers,
running.
Neil, thank you. If you could just pass me my bags, please, mate. My torch is there as well. So, yeah, there we go. Right, that's me in. Just get me foot in. And there's car parks even inside here as well, look. Right. We might as well watch them come through, mightn't we? You have to get your leg through first, I think, Neil.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
This is a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah.
Oh.
There he comes. And then it is a bit of a drop there, I'm afraid. Yeah, I definitely caught something. That's as much as I'm saying.
This is,
Yeah.
interesting.
It'll be all right for Perps. So now for Spider-Man to get in. Here he comes.
He's got longer legs than us.
Yeah. He's younger than us as well.
Yeah, I've done this one before and I remember how I did it. Oh. See? There's a bloody chicken as he goes down on his nuts.
There we go. So that's us all three in now, and we are going to go as far as we can up that way. I've got a bit of a torch. Perp says he's got his big torch. But even inside here, you've got all these car parts and things. It's interesting. So yeah, this is Old Warden Tunnel, Bedford Hitchin line, apparently. We're just going to wander through and see what we can see. Try and keep the volume down a little bit. Now, Perps is worried about the actual, how dark it gets on these videos. But I actually quite like it because it is dark. It's dark in here. And what I'll do is I'll try and keep my torch. Little side entrance there, look. Yeah. Probably just to step out of the way of the train. Obviously, lots of people still getting in here. And look at that. And he said, I think he said 750 metres long or something. Yeah, you can't see a thing on the camera, can you? So anyway, we're just going to continue walking through. And yeah, it's pitch black for you. And if we see anything, we'll get the big torch out and go from there. So what I've actually done here is I've gone over onto my phone. So the footage will be a bit shaky, but you'll actually be able to see something. I think somebody's behind me with a much bigger torch. There we go. That's all right, that's fine. And there is actually some fairly decent, what does that say? S-E-M-E-R, SEMA. So there you go. So, yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah. And you can't, so up here, you can actually see the soot. Obviously, there were steam trains coming through here in 1857, right through, until the middle of the 20th century. And, they'd have been bringing all that soot in with them, and it's just hanging there. But yeah, see, without the torches, suddenly it goes dark. But even with a little torch. So yeah, the phone actually does seem to pick up a little bit better in here. I suppose the...
Yeah, well, I filmed this one last time with my phone, it was better. But
yeah. Just turn your torch off a second, please, Perps. So this is, and so there you go. And this is actually what we're experiencing as well. It is almost pitch black down here, really. There's a bit of light back from where we came. That's where we came in. And obviously, there's light coming from above. The echo is amazing. Whoa! Amazing. So anyway, let's continue, shall we?
Help me! I'm stuck in a railway tunnel.
There you go. Perps has got a great big torch.
It's actually picking up pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm getting decent, mate. So yeah, this is the Old Warden Tunnel, about 750 yards long, something like that, we think. And it's going underneath the Greensand Ridge. You'll actually look at some of the damage here, though. You can actually see the way and you can see the calcification, look, as the water comes down the walls.
Oh, yeah.
And is now forming these crystals.
So if you go up in the middle,
yeah.
you can see it's actually starting to grow.
Yeah. And that's why these things are actually dangerous. We come down here so you don't have to, kind of thing. Which isn't the truth. And you can see there's an ingress of water and the minerals coming in from above. And actually, I'm stood underneath. There's a water drop coming in, and you can actually see that sulphurous yellow. I don't know, the colour's not picking it up very well on the phone, but that is really yellow, which is probably sulphur. That's actually sulphur dioxide. No, that's a gas, isn't it? Sulphur phosphate or something like that coming through. And that's the thing, isn't it? You kind of forget that, don't you? That they would have had to do a lot of work with water.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what I was saying about that balancing pond back at the other place. Is that, you look at modern road building, they always put balancing ponds in, this, that and the other, but they've had to do that with the railways as well. And the canals. I mean, the canals are... I thought you said we needed wellies.
Yeah, it gets flooded when we go up. Look at the water starting now, look.
Oh, are we going downhill, are we?
Oh, wow, look at the brick face.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a chunk.
But it's interesting, though, because if you actually look at it, it is falling off, but it's almost being held in place. Or is it actually being forced off by the calcification?
I think the water's getting in there and it's pushing it, yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Actually, that is a different section of bricks, isn't it?
No, I think that's just where it's... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at this. This is a repair, isn't it?
The bricks.
No, this is a repair here.
Oh, you got a repair?
Yeah, look, that's different.
Oh, yes.
So there's a bit of a repair there.
That probably happened there then.
Yeah. So yeah, we're looking at.
We're standing right in the
Yeah,
put it behind you.
yeah, and then obviously we've got all of this and all of that that ridgeway above us. Look, there we go. You won't get COVID down here. You won't get it. You won't actually get it anywhere. Let's be perfectly honest, because it doesn't exist. But let's carry on. Yeah, an interesting thing is that like a lot of the tunnels that we go in, they usually have a ventilation shaft, at least one halfway along. But this doesn't seem to have any. Yeah, you say that though. It's still, you know.
Or was it to do with the width?
I don't know.
It might have been to do with the
Maybe even the shape, mate. He said, because yeah, oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, wow, that one's gone.
Yeah, look at that. And there doesn't seem to be any real reason for that. I suppose the pressure of all this pushing down on that brick and it's gone pop.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, here's a big bit that's fell in. Look at this. Let me get out the shadow. There you go. Look at that. That bit is all just caved in. But it's interesting. There's a seam there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like they've done repairs in here.
This looks newer than this. This looks older. That's more. See, that's the inside of a Shropshire blue brick. That is. You know, so that's a fully fired brick there, and that one's not been fired as well. And that's probably where the weak points come in.
You can't beat a bit of brick, though.
And look at that bit there.
Yeah, that's well.
Yeah.
It's going to go. Any moment now. That's right. There's a way out.
If you find this video in the future when the digger's out, can you please like, subscribe, and comment, just so my family have got something to remember me by. If I get over 1,000 subscribers, I might even get paid for it as well.
Light up the dark.
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to put this down for a minute, and I'll show you when we get up there. So we've got this big brick fall here. Yeah, and I think
That's where the problem's coming from. In there, look. That's sandstone, isn't it? No, they're bricks.
they are bricks. But the thing is like I say, all of this pressure is pushing down on this.
I'm not standing with that.
All of this pressure is pushing down on this. All of these hundreds of thousands of tons of soil above us, and then the actual brickwork itself, designed in an arch to push the pressure outwards, and that's where it should be holding up. But obviously this is the bit that is now collapsing.
Warm. Jamie, you're warm in it.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's not too bad. And it's interesting, there are lots of different bricks. I wonder how many skins of bricks there are through there.
That's a good point. We know they've lost at least a brick in the heart.
I know, you know, the thing is, you've also always got to consider that men dug this by hand back in the 1850s. What's this down here? There's a big piece of concrete.
There was, it was...
Might have been in between the tracks like we saw.
Yes.
They'd have needed communications through the tunnels and things, wouldn't
That's
they?
what I was thinking, it's the communications that bit. And there's one up there where there's a water spring.
You can hear the water coming in up here. Just let me capture that. Sounds fun, doesn't it?
It's moist. I love the egg shape of it.
Yes, yeah. Well, it's an interesting thing, is the shape of this. I've not seen one like this before.
So this has got to be a water spring above here.
Yeah. Yeah. So what we're saying is the water's coming in. Where is it actually coming in? Right in the middle here. Yeah. Yep. I'm losing focus there. I don't know what's going on. Let me try and refocus. There we go. Yeah, look at that.
I think my flashlight's making it all a bit...
But yeah, we're right in this. You can hear the water splashing down on here. And the thing is that, like in caves, up there we've got stalactites holding tight to the ceiling. And at some point, surely, if this tunnel doesn't collapse completely, you'll start to get stalagmites that might reach the ceiling one day.
See the way that's white in the middle of all of this orange, look? In the middle there.
Yeah. I mean, you can see that it is actually depositing its calcium on the floor. But, there, look at this little pool here. That little pool of stuff there.
Moist.
Yeah, is that actually calcification?
It looks like it, mate.
Yeah, that's actually rock. That is actually rock. Look at that. I can't get my fingers in that.
Solid.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
So that is actually calcification.
Men's.
Right, I'm getting water on my camera.
Yeah, I'm getting.
So, yeah, I'm just going to turn you off for a second and clean my camera up. So I'm actually just a few steps behind him now because I like the look of this. It shows you how dark it actually is in here. Look at this, it's like being in space or something. The sound's changed a little bit more now as well. There's not as much of an echo because at the back wall there was actually a... Oh yeah, look at this. Another great big fall in. But yeah, so this is like what we're walking on here is literally like beach sand. But there's obviously sandstone in the hills around here that's been eroded and has ended up underneath itself, if you like. Oh yeah, there is water up here. So we were told to put wellies on today.
Yeah, by me.
We were told to put wellies on by Purple, and I was like, well, we've not needed them so far, but to be fair, I can begin to see now. Yeah. That I don't know.
That's concrete.
That's concrete, isn't it?
Wouldn't have been anything to do with filming when they did their thing, would it?
Oh, it could be, you know. I don't know. I mean, why were they filming down here?
So just explain to my viewers what was
See, has this bank actually been... There's a bank here. I'm wondering whether... Has this been done by lads, you know, kids coming down here and playing? I don't know. But you can see there's a water channel that runs right the way through all this. So if you come down here on your own with a little bicycle torch, this is what you'll see. Oh yeah, no, it is damp here, isn't it? Well, it's not too bad. It's just wet. To be fair, there would have been... Oh, springing up, you mean? Okay. Okay. So Perps is saying that there might be something springing up from the ground. Okay. Right, okay, now what? Well, now we're on the hunt for a spring. It's very interesting the way it's like, I don't know, just give me a second, and the camera's not going to focus, is it? But you can see the way it must well up at different times. There is actually movement in it as well. If Purple, you just turn your torch this way, please, mate. I'm just trying to work out if there is. No, I want the glare, mate, to be fair. But I thought I could see like movement running down, but there isn't. I think it's just from drips. And you can see it comes through here with some force. Look at this here, Perps. The water comes through here with some force. That is gouged. There's a seedling trying to grow there. Look at that.
Have you really?
Yep. This little tiny seedling.
Life.
We're not the only life down here.
Yeah, you see that, Neil? Look at this, look.
Even us troglodytes have to eat. So what we're actually looking for is water springing up from underneath, because this end of the tunnel is very, very different from the other end. I don't know if it is, mate. It's
rock. Look, it's rock.
Oh, it is. Oh, wow, it is. I mean, it's not quite fully formed yet, is it? But okay, yeah. There we go. That's all right. Got wellies on.
Oh yeah, I told you.
To be fair, before I step in places, we need to look to see if we can actually see the spring. But you can see the water moves through here by these channels.
In fact, I don't want to walk. Ah, there they are. There they are.
Okay, yeah, now you can see them. You can actually see. So this is one of the things that we came to see. And look at the way it's actually sheeting off here. So it's bringing up. No. Okay, still more drips. Yeah, because that is springing.
Yeah, that is springing,
Springing, isn't it? Right, okay. So I'm trying to stay out of the... Do you imagine if the ripple that we're looking for is exactly below one of the ripples from above? But yeah, you can see, I mean, I don't know if this actually should... There you go, that's a bit better. This is actually calcined. This is actually calcium, well, various other deposits. You see the way it's growing on it. I'm trying to keep my camera out of the wet. But yeah, and interesting stuff. So see this old bit of brick here? This old bit of brick. Yeah, look at that. Hey up, goes deep here. I'm glad I got my wellies on. Yeah, look at this. This is really interesting. This is see, look at there's a boundary for some reason there. I don't know. There you go. That's a bit better, isn't it? There you go. Look at that. There's like a boundary between... Here, you've got water movement here. Here we go. Here we go. Look, there's water moving here. So it's obviously coming from somewhere. You see what I'm saying? It's not... It's coming off that shelf. Yeah. Why is that shelf there, though? Yeah. I mean, it might just be running in from... Yeah. I mean, we came to explore, but it comes through here with some force. I can't keep... Every now and then, it absolutely flies through here. Look at this on the side here, Perps. That has been scoured by stuff being dragged along here.
Yeah. But you think how many years it's been doing this? The thing is, if you destroy the other end, where's the water disappearing to?
Yeah, that's a good point, Neil. That's a very good point as well. Where does the water go to? Sorry if the video's a bit hit and miss, people. I can't really... Because obviously I'm looking around as well, so you're kind of seeing what I'm seeing, but... How very interesting. And I would imagine that during a flash rain event, like we've been having a lot of recently, in Northamptonshire or Bedfordshire, a place like this actually, because this is a slope that comes down here, I bet it absolutely hammers into here. Can we walk on it? Wow, but look at this. So look at this. So that is calcium, well, you know,
Yeah, mate,
rock deposits beginning to form. Look at that.
Look at that, look. Oh, man.
It's not ice, is it?
No, it's too musky for that, look.
Yeah, I mean, it is cold. Okay.
No, mate, no, it's gritty. Yeah, it's gritty, that
Yeah,
is.
fair enough. But I don't think it's cold enough down here for ice, is it? This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the strange thing is the echo's back. In the middle of the tunnel, there was hardly an echo. Okay, that's where we came from. No. So this is dead still. This is completely still, this water. There's no spring there. Oh, yep. There's a what? Yes. We're having to walk around the edge here because, let's have a look. Yeah, it does drop off. It's sand, yeah.
There'll be a manhole somewhere.
Yeah, that's why I've got my torch out. So I'm crossing over because I'm an idiot. Look at this. And it is deep. Oh, yeah, it's soft as well. Soft. Yeah, but underneath there is a rail bed, so I'm not going to get down far, am I? Oh, look at that.
A jellyfish or a bar of soap.
Just pull your torch away, touch, mate. There we go. We don't know what that is. Look at that.
Who's going to touch it?
I'm not.
Is that fungal? I'll touch it if someone will hold me torch. Hold me torch, please. Watch it bite me. It is like a fungus.
Is it jelly?
It's
That's soap. That's melted soap. Look at the shape of it. I'm sure that's soap been left there, mate. No, it's a sanitary towel.
Maybe someone brought a big packet of them down here to try and soak up all the water. Yeah, look at this. So I'm walking. This really annoys me. We've come down here, three of us, and not one piece of rubbish will be left by us. Not one piece. The only thing we're going to leave is the souls of our voices echoing around the place, and a few footprints. You can actually see that people have been charging. This is footprints and things where people have been sort of jumping around in this.
People setting fireworks in the tunnel.
Ha, fair enough. Mate, why wouldn't you? Yeah, you might, why wouldn't you though? Oh yeah, there is water coming in here. There's water moving quite a lot there, look. But then we are at this edge here.
There's nothing up there though, it's just going off the land.
It could just be coming off the bottom of that though, perhaps.
Yeah, it's still flowing. It's still flowing.
So anyway, there we go. We were looking for a little spring, but this is the other end of the tunnel. The old Warden tunnel in Bedford, just outside Bedford. There we go, look at that. And they've actually tried to sort of fill it in down here. And here's my compadres. It's a bit muddy. We're still going to have a look. There we go. So there we go. That is the old Warden tunnel. What we're probably going to do is go back through it. And have you got a drone with you as well?
Yeah.
So we've got 3 drones to get up. So you can see the end of the tunnel there. They've tried to sort of fill it in here, I think.
Okay, you have to sort out the eyes though.
But this is interesting because, yeah, this is actually open. Unusually, this would normally be closed off. But I suppose if it's off the beaten track a little bit, your average dog walker and your Sunday strollers with the kids and that wouldn't necessarily come across this. Anyway, we're going to go back through. So we're back out of the tunnel. I'm back on my DJI, and this is the reason we're actually standing on a big piece of ground that, oops, careful, being hit by trees in the background. A big piece of earth that's been sort of bulldozed into here over the line. Because if I turn this round now, there is the line. And as you can see quite clearly, it's all flooded. And then we're on this piece of ground here, and then just back through here is the mouth to the tunnel that we've just come out of. You see the gaping maw of the Marston Vale tunnel. There you go, look. Yeah, and if you want to check out Neil's videos as well, I'll link him down below. Obviously you see me out a lot with Purple, so you know where to go for his kind of stuff. But this first time I met Neil today, and he seems like a thoroughly decent chap. And so there you go. We're going to walk back down there, take some photos, and then get the drones up. So, see you in a minute. See you in a minute.
This way's a bit easier though.
Well, it will be now we've put the extra step in. There you go, he's caught. He's entangled, and there you go. That's him out of the old Warden tunnel.
Hey, there's one.
Just grab that, please.
The tunnel's giving birth.
I've not thought this through. I'm kind of committed now.
You are, mate. Yeah. I'm
more
afraid.
worried about my phone.
It's always the eldest, isn't it?
Always this big.
It's always the eldest of the group.
You can do it.
Look at that.
Da!
Yeah. Right, lads. Should we have a look with the drones a minute? See what it's like. Yeah.
Right, so there we go. That is the old Warden tunnel in Bedfordshire. You can get in. Apparently, Purple was saying that there was a school party in there the other day or something when he came down a few weeks ago. But that is that. Hopefully you've seen my drone footage and things, and we're going to go and try and find something else to look at. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. Comment if you want to, I don't care. And it's goodbye from Neil. And it's goodbye from Purple. I'll link both of their channels down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.